out here in the middle of this snowstorm, I thought it would be a great time to unbox my propane heater for indoors. And we kind of bought this for a reason of our cabin that we have on our hobby property. And I haven't opened this up yet, but we're going to try to get it out before my knees freeze. And I just wanted to give it a trial before we take it up there and not know what it's going to do. Thought I'd share it with you. And all it really is this portable buddy 4,000 to 9,000 BTU. You can put the propane in there, which we're going to do. And it's supposed to run over 5 hours off the little bottle. But I also got a connection I'm going to show you once we get in the van to try this, that you can run it off of a cookout grill gas and get over 100 hours out of it. So let's try it. Let's hook it up and see if it works. Here's the small propane bottle, just the regular Coleman. Nice that it swivels out like that so you can get it on good and snug. We're going to go ahead now and move it indoors and see if we can't get it to light. So I do got this inside here. Show you the temperature. And this is Fahrenheit, of course, so about 27, 28 degrees, snowing out. We're going to sample this inside the van, see how it does. Even though square footage wise this is more condensed than our cabin up there, still, if it won't heat this up and do a good job, then we know we need something different for up there. There we go. We got the flame going. There's a little blue flame in there, I can see it. And it says hold it for 30 seconds. I'm just guessing, I'm not timing it. And let's see if it goes. Yeah. All right. This right here is the 12-foot extension that you can, if you wanted to run it longer than 5 hours, they say off of like a cookout grill. Man, that feels good. Off of a cookout grill kind that you would get like exchange at Dollar General or Walmart or any place else, gas stations. It goes over 100 hours, so that's quite a while. You can run heat consistently with this. I'm liking this. This is really putting off some heat for us. Let me close the van doors. It also is supposed to have fall protection. If it falls over, it shuts itself off. But you can see what it done. It's heated all that up. We got a little flame right down here, like a little pilot flame down here burning. I do have it on high, but boy, you can't hold your hand in front of it at all. So, as far as square footage goes, this van is probably, I'm going to say 6 by 15 approximately. So that square footage would be about 90 square feet, and I know it's got a lower ceiling. And up there we got about 120 square feet with a taller ceiling. So while this is smaller, it's not gob smaller, but this will at least give us a general idea. If it makes it roasty toasty in here in short time, then that's probably a good sign that it's going to do what we want up there. It's not that we'll be staying in our cabin at 30 below, but if we had to, could we? And that's what we're going to find out. So I gave $80 for this and about $35 for this. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yeah, there's the little flame in there. I don't want my camera too close to it. So it's been about 8 minutes, 9 minutes, and I ended up having to put it on low because it wanted to, if I put it on high after a couple minutes, it wanted to click itself off. So to be fair, I did not really read about this. So I don't know if there's a heat sensing device that says if it gets too hot too quick in a certain area. But on low, it's doing just fine. It hasn't clicked off at all. Still giving plenty of heat. I can really tell temperature changing here already. Let's check the temperature. So I've been keeping this on the bed. I showed you I grabbed it from the bed and it was, we called it 28. And so in about 10 minutes we went from 28 to 35. Put it back over here, keeping it away from the heat. But where I am right now, it's getting really comfortable. I imagine right where I am, it's probably 40 already. So warm it up in a hurry. Another thing is, I'll say, is it's basically noiseless. Like, I have to listen really hard and you can barely hear that little pilot. It's not fan forced. So you're not getting the noise of the fan blowing. So it just heats up that element in there, and the heat's just coming out, radiating out from that. Like, I can't put my hand even on low. I'm about 8 or 9 inches away and it's too hot to hold it there. So it's noiseless, if that matters. Okay, I had to move it because when I touched up here, it was so hot I could hardly touch it. I didn't want to catch the van roof on fire. So I learned something else, that the heat isn't really coming. It's coming straight out, but it's mainly coming up this way. So having it low is best. I'm glad I touched it because I ended up catching my van roof on fire. And that's probably why when it was on high down there, it was clicking off. So it's been about 5 minutes more from the last time. And let's look on the bed and see where we are. We're at about 42 degrees. And we were at 28. So we've gained about 24 degrees in less than 15 minutes. So I'm really impressed with what it's doing. And you can just really feel the heat picking up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I think I've seen what I've wanted to see. Once again, to start it, you would go to, you push down, go to pilot, and you push it down all the way, it'll click and it'll ignite this, kind of like a cookout grill. You see it lit down there? And after 30 seconds, you can go over to here and light it. We're only just a couple of minutes past where I last showed you, and it's up to 45 degrees. So you're talking, what would that be? 27 degrees and about 20 minutes. So my first impression with it is I like it for $80, and it's really cheap to run. Again, I'm not looking to keep a cabin heated for 30 below weather all week. But it is nice sometimes when we're there. It gets down to, even in June or July, it can reach 58 degrees in the evening time or more early morning hours. And it's just nice to chase the chill out of the cabin. 50 degrees, 55 degrees. You want to get up and kind of chase the chill out a little bit. That's kind of how we're going to use it, or chase the chill out before you go to bed. Even if we were in October and it gets down to 28, what it did inside here at 28 was amazing. So I think we're going to be happy with it. Obviously, I haven't used it for years and can testify to that. But this is my first one. My initial glance at it is, wow, it really got down to business and did exactly what I hoped it would do. So anyways, we're going to get out in the snowstorm and get back into the house and watch the snow. That's fun, pretty.